Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever console conflict. This is the first time ever recording this pretty much live from what I can tell, but thank you very much to everybody out there watching, and it is time to introduce our meat bags, contestants that are a part of this little competition. Starting off from Retro Gaming Pandemic is the one and only lovable furball himself, Matt. How are you doing, man?
I am fantabulosis, my man. How are you?
Fantabulosis? Like, is that a new word you came up with?
No, it's actually a fun disease that's highly contagious that I caught over the weekend. I have fantabulosis.
We'll get you some fantabuloso chicken salad soup or whatever they make nowadays, and you get back to normal in no time. Alright, and of course, next up is the wonderful Gamer Aimer. We had her on not that long ago for Select Screen. How are you doing today?
Doing well. Excited to be here.
Excellent. And it looks like you were ready and willing to basically show off your video game knowledge. How confident are you today?
I'm not very confident at all. I'm not prepared.
Well, we've got a couple of people in this chat that feel the same way, so hopefully this will be a good show for everybody. And then, of course, the only other one who is cosplaying as Krillin, unfortunately, because they don't have their webcam on, is my good friend and fellow member of Blizzard Entertainment, is Mr. Hoon. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
And I'm guessing you're pretty relieved that Diablo 4 is officially out, and it looks like a lot of people are enjoying that one pretty well so far.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's the first game my name's been attached to, so it's fun to kind of come out the gate on a high. We'll see. Hopefully it continues. It's one of those things, how long will the game last kind of deal, but at least out the gates people seem really happy, so that's really cool.
Well, it's not a sponsored video at all, but
no.
definitely, definitely go support the release. I know that everybody at that company worked hard to get it out, so here's hoping that we see some more expansions and be able to play it in the near future. So, with that being said, this is a brand new show that we're doing for YouTube, and for anybody that is a content creator, if you're interested in, like, later episodes, feel free to message over on Instagram, which is game_on_network, or you could basically message over on Twitter, which is at GameOnNetwork1, I believe. I tend to forget my names as well. So, with that being said, we are going to start off with the first category of the show, which is... I have to get the paper out, that's for dramatic effect, but... The first game up on the chopping...
I was waiting for a drum roll.
It'll happen during the little video thing. But anyways, the first category up is What a Development! So, the categories that we're sticking with is game developers. So, we will start off from Matt. What number from 1 through 4 would you like to choose?
Oh boy, I have a 25% chance of picking a good number. Let's go with number 2.
Number 2. Okay, so we will start off with you. We will start the clock off right now.
Okay, is this a developer based in the US?
No.
Okay, the only questions I can think of are geography based. Okay, is this a developer in Japan?
Yes.
Okay. Has this developer released a title within the last 5 years?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna start shooting from the hip now. Is it Game Freak?
Actually, no. Just to correct you on that, no, they have not.
Was their most recent release a console exclusive?
Most recent release, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it was an exclusive within the last 5 years. What exclusives have come out over the last 5 years? See, I don't know the names of any developers. I know some games that have come out the last 5 years. Are they whatever developers are behind God of War?
No.
Dang. Okay. What other exclusives have come out? Well, I don't even know what else to ask or to guess.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna have to pass because I'm out.
Okay, that's fine. So, fortunately, Matt is unfortunately did not complete for that round, but that is okay. The answer was Masahiro Sakurai. So,
Oh!
yeah. You know what? I will leave number 3 off to make it easier. So, Miss Gamer Amer, choose 1 or 4.
4.
Okay.
That's about the only thing I'm confident in this game.
All right, let me go ahead and bring up.
Don't worry, it's just as easy as I made it look.
Yeah. These are all still developers, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Are they a developer for Nintendo?
They've put games out for Nintendo, yes.
And Xbox?
Yes.
And PlayStation?
Yes.
That surely narrows it down.
That's okay, just keep guessing.
Are they stationed in Japan?
Yes. It's okay.
Have they done any work with Sega?
I will say no for right now.
Great, I'm doing so great. Are they like recent within the past 5 years?
Yes.
Have they been around for more than 10 years?
Yes.
Is it a guy?
Yes.
I feel like we're playing Guess Who. Like, does he wear glasses? Does he have
it
color
yeah,
hair?
it technically is, yeah. Yeah, you can just keep guessing until you decide to give up.
Yeah, we're pretty close. This is not my specialty. I'll just put that out there.
That's okay.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay. All right, so that one.
We're starting off strong.
That's
You're
okay.
great.
But yours that you had picked was Tetsuya Nomura.
Okay.
I was gonna say that one at least sounded familiar to me.
Well, it looks like we've got 2 that unfortunately we're not able to complete the task, but that is fine. We still got a bunch more topics that are gonna hopefully be a lot easier for you guys. But
Yeah.
for Hoon, you are gonna be stuck with number 1 as your choice. So when you're ready, clock starts now.
This is an individual, correct?
Correct.
Not like a full developer. Okay.
Correct.
Are they based out of Japan?
No.
Oh.
Hmm.
Are they based out of Europe?
No.
Non-European, non-Japanese developer. Are they based out of Canada?
No.
So it's gotta be America. He's gotta be an American.
Yeah, to winds it down. There's a lot of developers in America.
Oh man, what a shame. Way more familiar with Japanese directors than I am American directors.
We were doing Japanese developers.
Yeah.
just a second ago.
Does he work for? Is the company? Does he work for? Is it like? Does he work for like a Nintendo of America?
No.
Does he work for? Does he work for EA?
No. That winds it down.
Is it? Does he work for an indie company?
No, he does not.
Does he work for Blizzard?
No.
Does he work for Activision?
No, he doesn't.
You know, I'm gonna stick with my non-teammates here and say I'm gonna pass.
Oh,
We are
With
all
the
you
together.
really?
I'm gonna go with the 0.
Yay.
Oh man,
My mind is drawing a blank. I can't
I
even begin to think.
okay, so first round, like first episode is like no points for anybody. Welcome to Console Conflict, where there's no conflicts whatsoever involved. But yeah, I was really hoping you would have got this one, Hoon, but the answer was Ed Boon.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
my
you were the
goodness.
fighting game guy, and I was hoping you would have got that one.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So it's us against you right now. We're winning. 3.
All right, so while that didn't go over quite as well, we're going to go ahead and start getting into the next one, which hopefully you got your pen and paper ready for. It's time for release dates. So, this is multiple choice, and if you happen to know at home, you can also play along as well. But I have a bunch of different games, both good and bad, that you have to unscramble when they were released. So, I have 4 multiple choice answers for everybody involved, and since there was a Nintendo Direct, we got to see a new Super Mario Brothers game. So, the first question is, when was the original Super Mario Brothers released? Was it A, September 7th, 1985, B, September 13th, 1985, C, September 19th, 1985, or D, September 26th, 1985? All right, Matt, hold up and show to the camera what yours is for the answer.
Well, Kevin, my final answer is, I believe you said D was September 26, 1985.
Okay. Miss Gamer Aimer, what was your answer? You
C.
chose September 13th as yours. And Hoon, what is your answer? I know we can't see it, but what did you choose?
I'm gonna go with D.
Okay, we got 2 D's and 1 B. The correct answer is September 13th, 1985. This Gamer Aimer has 1 point on the board, and not 0 this time.
Moving on up. But it'll probably stay there.
One of us finally did something. Good job.
Yeah.
Y'all are great.
All right. Next one. Sonic the Hedgehog was also featured during the Nintendo Direct as well. Good game so far from the looks of the footage. But the original Sonic the Hedgehog, what was it released under? Was it A, April 21st, 1991, B, May 22nd, 1991, C, June 23rd, 1991, or D, July 24th, 1991? All right, Mr. Matt, which one did you choose, good sir?
I'm going with another very confident final answer of C.
Okay, C for Matt. Miss Gamer Aimer, which one did you choose? C also. And Mr. Hoon, which one did you select?
I picked C, June 23rd.
Wow. First time in the whole entire game, everybody got it right. It was, in fact, C for the answer.
Yeah, that sounded familiar.
Yeah, I figured that one was a bit more easier because I know a lot more people probably remember the exact date for Sonic as opposed to Mario, but there we go.
You call it easier, I'll call it lucky.
I just figured most games get released in June over the other 3, so
Yeah.
that was a little bit easier.
That's what I was thinking too. And I felt really good once Gamer Aimer picked the same answer I did. So
All right, I'm going to trick everyone up now. I'm going to pick the wrong answer.
Way to beef everybody up. Okay, so now we're moving on to not platformers, but we're talking about first-person games. The first one on the chopping block. Everybody's familiar with Halo. The first one was a launch title for the original Xbox. But what about Halo 2? Was it A, November 28th, 2004? B, November 21st, 2004? C, November 9th, 2004? Or D, November 16th, 2004? Mr. Matt, which one did you select?
Well, my answer is D, as in, dang, I got stuck with another plasma grenade.
Oh, interesting choice. Miss Gamer Amber, which one did you select? You chose C. Like charge rifle. Interesting. Mr. Hoon, which one did you select, good sir?
I went with C, November 9th.
Okay. Well, the correct answer was, in fact, November 9th, 2004.
Didn't you guys learn in school? Yeah, didn't you learn in school that anytime you don't know the answer, you're supposed to pick C?
Pick C.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
an interesting
my school said
choice.
B.
See, I just know that games get released around my birthday, which is the 12th.
That's
so I just
quite
went with
the
whatever
coincidence.
one was closest to it. And there was just
Okay, so there we go. It's an interesting game so far. So here we go. Now, onto the other FPS game. Everybody's familiar with Minecraft. Blocks building things, but as far as its official release date, not its beta release, when was it officially released? A, February 2008. B, May 2009. C, July 2010. Or D, November 2011. Mr. Matt, which did you choose?
Well, I believe in a well-diversified Scantron test, so I haven't picked B yet, so I'm going to pick B for this one.
Right, you chose B. Miss Gamer Amber, which one did you choose? Chose D. Okay. And Hoon, which did you choose?
I also chose D, November 2011.
Right, the correct answer was indeed November 2011. And yeah, the beta was released in May of 2009. So you were partly right there, Matt.
I didn't realize it was so close to, or like so far away from that.
Yeah, that was a bit interesting because I had to double check to make sure on that because I completely forgot myself that it was the beta on 2009. So, okay, so we did get done with the good stuff, but now on to the bad stuff. So,
Oh no.
everybody is familiar with the CDI, correct?
Yep.
Oh yeah, totally.
Alright, so some of the titles that were exclusive were Zelda games, because Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 came out recently. But as far as the Wand of Gamelon, when was it released? Was it A, September 10th, 1993, B, October 10th, 1993, C, May 5th, 1994, or D, June 5th, 1994? Mr. Matt, which one did you choose?
I picked D again, as in that was a shot in the dark for me.
Gotcha. Alright, Miss Gamer Amer, which one did you choose?
I picked the one closest to my birthday.
Oh.
D for birthday.
All right,
Yeah,
D
there
for
we go.
birthday. That's
We're all just gonna pick our birthdays the rest of the night.
Let's go.
All right, Mr. Hoon, which one did you select?
I really thought about this because I know more about the story than I do dates.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's Nintendo breaks the deal with Sony and gets with Philips. I'm going to go B, October 93.
October. And the correct answer was, in fact, October 10th, 1993. Because the other one was September 10th, 1993. Which was Faces of Evil.
Man, you guys know some stuff. I just play the games.
I do those on this day in gamings for my shorts. So some of them do sound a little familiar. I don't know.
Well, here's hoping that it gets a little bit easier, because we will, in fact, go into our last two questions. First off, it's regarded as one of the worst video games of all time. And they had so many, in fact, that they buried them in a desert. And now they are dug up and was presented in an angry movie of some kind. Well, we are talking about E.T. for the Atari 2600. So, the question is, when during the holiday of 1982 was it released? September, October, November, or December? All right, pens and pencils down. Mr. Matt, which one did you choose?
Well, I too am a November baby, so to stick with the birthday theme, I picked C, November.
C for November. Okay. Miss Gamer Aimer, which one did you choose?
D.
D for December. Okay. And
Yes.
Mr. Hoon, which one did you select, good sir?
I feel pretty confident that it was D, December.
Mm-hmm.
December. All right. So, with that being said, the release date was in fact released on December 1982.
Yes.
Yep.
For Christmas, around
For
there.
Christmas.
I knew that. I knew that.
Yeah, because the what was it, like the prototype and the final build was done in September, and then it basically came out during December.
Yeah, they had the commercial for Christmas and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now the last terrible game that we have to talk about, and this is probably regarded as one of Angry Video Game Nerd's best episodes to date, is for Superman 64. So, when, in fact, was this released in 1999? Was it A, April 3rd, B, May 28th, C, June 24th, or D, July 23rd? Mr. Matt, do you have the answer?
I have a answer, but I highly doubt the rate I'm going, I have the answer. I picked C.
You picked C. Okay. Miss Gamer Aimer, which one did you choose?
B.
Chose B. Mr. Hoon, which did you choose?
A, April.
April. Well, it is April Fool's for Hoon, because that was not the answer. And I hate to say it, but the correct answer was in fact May 28th.
Yes.
3 days after my birthday, in fact.
More birthdays.
Yeah.
If only I had known your birthday.
Yeah, we just had to pick other people's birthdays.
It's kind of just gone full
Someone's
circle.
birthday.
All right, so I will tally up the points later in the recording, and we will, in fact, get to doing the final round after this. But we are going to go ahead and begin the next category, which is one that is a personal favorite of mine, and that is called Riddle Me This. So how this works is that I read you a riddle based on a number from 1 to 8 that you choose, and you have to guess what this particular item is. So, the topic that is based on these is based on Pokemon, which is another one that got a Nintendo Direct thing. So there's like kind of a theme going on today.
Oh gosh.
So it looks like Matt has the power of Pokemon and Nintendo on his side, so he might have some luck into this. So from
Let's hope.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, let's hope. I don't know at this point.
Let's hope that it goes well for everybody here.
I see what you did there.
That was
All
nice.
Right. See, I can make jokes too. So, from 1 through 8, Mr. Matt, which will your category of choice be?
Let's go 8.
Going
Okay.
with 8.
The last number, because I'm in last place. So 8.
That's probably the hardest one.
No telling. So let me just get into our generator.
Oh boy, there's a generator involved.
Yes,
Oh,
there
no.
This
is.
is gonna be good.
Good luck to you. May the odds be ever in your favor.
I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
Like,
Except he won't die. He'll just be trying to figure out what this Pokemon is.
Well, that's good to know.
If it's not Snorlax, I don't think I stand a chance in this.
I'm the
Yeah, but-
Pokemon guy in our crew, in the retro crew, and I still am terrified.
Yeah, if it's like the originals, then I might stand a chance. But if it's anything past the originals,
I do concur that there are originals, but I will not say which of them. But Mr. Matt, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Here is your riddle. In electric currents, it reigns supreme, a Pokemon of power, fierce and extreme. Its jet black body, charged with might, bringing thunderstorms with bolts of light. Who am I?
Okay, so you mentioned electric currents, and I think you said it has a black body.
Correct.
So I am going. The only electric type with noticeably black features on its body and design I can think of would be Zekrom.
You are correct. It is indeed Zekrom.
wow.
Boom, boom, boom.
You sure that shirt isn't giving you any special powers? Because you were struggling the last round and you got that one pretty easily.
Yeah, let me go change my shirt real quick. I have to have a Pokemon one somewhere.
All right.
I'm calling it comeback collusion here. You pick
Ooh.
Pokemon, and there's a guy wearing a Pokemon shirt.
All right. So now, Miss Gamer Aimer, from 1 through 7, which will you pick?
I'm gonna go with 4.
Going with 4.
Please let it be something I know. Let's go.
Is this like Jeopardy where the higher numbers are worth more points? Did I just get 8 points there?
Unfortunately, no. That may happen during the next game when we decide to do it. Okay. Miss Gamer Aimer, are you confident right now?
No.
Well, here we go. This is your Pokemon. In ocean depths, it roams with grace, a Pokemon of colossal space. With a massive form that dwarfs the sea, its presence alone is a sight to see. Who am I?
Um. This is probably not an original Pokemon.
I can't say.
Oh man. Um. I'm just getting like whale vibes, so I guess like is it Whale Lord?
Oh, say it again.
Whale Lord?
You are correct. It is, in fact, Whale Lord.
Okay, I was thinking
Oh.
a whale, so that was the only thing I had.
Very good. Right, so Gamer Aimer and Matt so far have already scored, but can Hoon get on the board as well?
No,
All right,
I'm out of my element, Donnie.
Well, here's hoping you get something easy. So 3 and 8 have been chosen, but what of the rest of the numbers will you choose?
Let's go 5.
Going 5. I have it written down. Mr. Hoon, are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Well, here's best of luck to you. Here's your riddle. In fiery skies, it takes flight, a Pokemon of fearsome might, with wings that span like burning coal. Its name you'll know from head to tail. Who am I?
Uh, I really don't know any Pokemon. It's probably that big Phoenix thing, right? I don't know. I don't know their names.
Would you like me to read it one more time?
No, no, it won't help. No, I have no idea. Phoenixodia.
Close.
Phoenix is like, was that like a mix of a phoenix mixed with Exodia?
Exodia, sure.
Phoenixodia obliterate.
The
Okay.
Forbidden Phoenix.
The solar flare.
The solar flare. There you go. Dragon Ball move. The correct answer was Charizard.
Oh, okay. Well, that was even further off.
Alright, so Charizard is officially off, so now... Alright, Mr. Matt, you have a choice between 1, 2, 4, and 6, and 7.
All right. Well, in that case, I have to go lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. Right. Mr. Matt, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, now here is your riddle. A versatile Pokemon, so petite, transforming forms, a wonder to meet. With choices galore, its evolution's grand, from fiery passion to icy command. Am I?
Well, at first that sounded easy, but then the second half of that riddle kind of threw me off. Could I get a repeat, please, sir?
Right. A versatile Pokemon, so petite, transforming forms, a wonder to meet. With choices galore, its evolution's grand, from fiery passion to icy command. I.
This is a classic going with gut instinct versus logic, because the second half of that riddle tricked the logic part of my brain. But I'm going to go with my gut and say Ditto.
That is incorrect.
Oh, dang it. Stupid gut.
The correct answer was Eevee.
That's what logic said. Dag nabbit.
Yeah, Glaceon, Flareon, Sylveon, all Espeon. That's what I know.
Well, you
really
did get the
trying to
transforming
go
part
back.
correct, Matt. That was really close. So, number 7 is out. So, Miss Gamer Aimer, you have 1, 2, 4, and 6.
4.
Number 4.
It's probably gonna be a real hard one.
Oh, so that means it's hard to spell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're
hard
off
to
to a
spell. The
great-
host doesn't know how to spell.
Oh my gosh, we're off to a terrible start.
It's only the first episode. Hey, it's gonna have botches. Okay. Miss Gamer Aimer, are you ready?
Sure.
Alright, here is your choice. With elegance and grace it stands, a Pokemon that commands with gentle hands. Its flowing gown a vision of grace, psychic powers it wields in every embrace. Who am I?
I had to take an angry sip on that one because I know that one.
You do?
Uh
Why couldn't we trade?
huh.
So it's you said psychic in there?
I'll read it again, just so you can get an idea. With elegance and grace it stands, a Pokemon that commands with gentle hands. Its flowing gown a vision of grace, psychic powers it wields in every embrace.
This is a hard one. And it's something that's spelled difficult. I feel like I might have it in my head of what it looks like, but I can't think of the name.
Mhm.
So this
Draw a picture of it. No, I'm just kidding.
It is a particular fan favorite, if you know what I mean.
maybe not then. I hate to do it, I'm probably gonna have to pass.
Alright, the correct answer was Gardevoir. Gardevoir, however you pronounce the Pokemon's name.
Okay, I was not thinking that, so I feel better then.
Yeah, I have the
So that's a-
hardest time trying to pronounce names, but that's why I couldn't really think of an exact way to spell it, but yeah. All
Okay.
right. Now, Mr. Hoon, I know that you aren't confident, but we
No.
will in fact do the final one with you, good sir. So choose
Yeah, because I haven't known a single one, so I'll go
That's
with
okay.
number 1. Give me number 1. And make it Pikachu.
That'd be hilarious if it was.
Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, Mr. Hoon, how confident are you, good sir?
Not at all.
All right. Here is your riddle. With rosy cheeks that spark and glow, this Pokemon's energy seems to overflow. Electricity crackles within its frame. A mascot of a franchise known by name. Who am I?
Is it Pikachu?
Yes, it is Pikachu. Congratulations.
Yes! Dreams do come true.
I was shocked.
If he got it wrong. If he did not say Pikachu, he was like Snorlax.
Snorlax. He's
Charmander.
Mewtwo.
He's the face
Yeah.
of the franchise to me.
And I was
But
kind
yeah.
of surprised nobody else got the first one or picked number 1 because that was one of the easiest ones I was trying to get people
Oh,
to get
man.
started off of. But hey, congratulations! Soon you finally got a Pokemon right.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh,
All right. We finally made it to the final round of the entire game show, and you guys have made it last for as long as you did, so congratulations for getting this far. But
yay!
we unfortunately
Driving out our misery this far.
are on the last one, and I had to make this especially hard because there's a reason why it's the final round. I have to have one person at a time while everybody else goes on hold for the next 60 seconds to guess in reverse chronological order. But I will not say it until every other person except the person that has their turn has to do it in reverse chronological order. So, in a minute, the most amount of consoles sold in reverse chronological order. So, from most sold to least sold. Your time starts. Give me 1 second. As soon as it gets to the second, 3. Start the clock.
And is this like 10 consoles or top
No,
10 or
you start from most sold consoles to basically least sold.
Okay. All right. Oh boy.
Pencils down. All right. Wow, very dramatic. So there we go. Now, please, with your list, show what you have from highest, most sold consoles to least sold. What do you have listed starting now?
All right. Hopefully you can read my handwriting. And
All right. Nintendo Wii, PlayStation 2, N64, 360, Switch, PS4, and SNES. Okay, so let me...
probably got none of them right.
All right, well, here's hoping, and we will, of course, go over to the next person, which is Gamer Aimer. Your category that we are doing is most sold consoles in reverse chronological order. So you will have to do the most sold from least sold. So, with that being said, your time starts now.
So least sold to most sold?
Most sold to least sold.
Of what console?
Pretty much
Like
every console that has ever been released.
Oh, like
Yeah, pretty much
I just write it
everything.
down.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh.
Yeah, just list it however you want. 1 pins down. Right. So, Miss Gamer Aimer, please show off what you have written down.
I did not understand the assignment.
That's okay. Let's see. To Mr. Hoon, the
Yes.
category that we are doing in reverse chronological order. We will start the clock when you understand what it is we're doing, but in reverse chronological order from most sold to least sold of most sold consoles.
Most sold to least sold?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And how many do I need to name? Just like
Just
start.
name off as many in a 60-second time frame. And your time starts.
Well,
Oh,
does
sorry.
this include? Sorry, does this include handhelds or just consoles?
Most sold consoles in reverse chronological order.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right, your time starts now. Pins down. All right, Mr. Hoon, please read off what you have put down as your consoles from most sold to least sold.
Oh man. I have PS3,
Okay.
PS4, Nintendo DS, the Game Boy, PS2, Nintendo Switch, and then just chucked on Xbox 360 and Xbox.
Now comes the part about why this is, in fact, the final round, because the surname I gave this is all or double. Or not all. Let me do that one more time. Alright, so now everybody has gotten their turns out of the way from most sold consoles. So why this is the final category is that this is just like Jeopardy! So you can basically decide from your total points that you have, you can either go half your total, or you can go double it all. So to give you the final score, you can decide if you want to do half or you want to do all. So Matt, how many will you be sacrificing? Half or all?
I gotta go half. I'm not confident enough to go all.
So half on Matt. Miss Gamer Aimer, how confident are you? Half or all?
If there was a third option of none, I would pick that one.
Me too.
I guess I'll say half because I don't think that I was a little confused.
Oh, that's okay. It's a quick lightning round and we understand. So Mr. Hoon, how confident are you? Half or all?
You know what? I am not confident at all. I'm pretty sure I made some terrible choices.
Ooh.
But just to make it interesting, I'll go all.
Oh, it's
Okay.
all.
Okay.
All or nothing in my terrible choices.
Right, so indeed, I do have the list of all of the consoles from most sold to least sold. So, starting with Matt, you said Wii, PS2, N64, 360, Switch, PS4, and Super Nintendo. Unfortunately, you had PS2 in the second spot, but that was, in fact, the most sold console. So, unfortunately, lose half of your total score.
Ooh, man, it was a lot of points too. Those half points.
So,
I totally forgot about the Wii. That's crazy.
yes, that is correct. So, now, Miss Gamer Aimer, you had written down PS2, Wii, Switch, and Xbox Original. You had gotten the first one, which was PlayStation 2, correct?
I knew that. That's all I knew.
But as far as the second choice, that was not, in fact, correct.
Darn.
So, unfortunately, you had sacrificed also half of your points.
Ugh.
And now for Mr. Hoon. You
The
had
least
written...
surprising.
If you put PS2 first, then you win.
The
You won.
Now,
If you
Mr.
only had PS2 on your list, then you win.
well,
Why?
unfortunately, he put down PlayStation 3, PS4, Nintendo DS, Game Boy, PS2, Switch, 360, and original Xbox. So unfortunately, you sacrificed all the points.
They got them all wrong.
0.
I got to give it kudos though. I forgot all about handhelds. At least you had Game Boy
Yeah.
on there.
I did. I forgot about those too. That they counted. Whoops.
So there we go. And unfortunately, we have a winner. And for the first ever console conflict, it's the one and only Gamer Aimer with a grand total of 3.5 points.
Yeah!
Yes. I'll take it.
Congratulations!
It's not much, but I will take it.
A
There we
dominant
go.
performance.
And of course, for Matt, since you sacrificed half your points, you come out with a grand total of 1.5.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, 0.5. That's more than I expected. Oh, yes.
And poor Hoon coming out in third place with a whopping 0.
Yeah, that's how she goes.
Well, at least you aren't fourth place.
That's true. Well, I'm actually fourth because I couldn't spell that well. But regardless of all of that mess up, that is the first episode of Console Conflict. We thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the Game On Network. We're going to have more of these, and hopefully the rules will be better explained next time. But this is a work in progress, and that's all I can say. But thank you very much for watching, and until next time, it ain't a conflict if it's not a console conflict. We'll see you next time, and Hoon's probably waving behind his Krillin screen. So, bye everybody!
Bye.